As another presidential election approaches, of course, a lot of attention will be paid to voter turnout. Turnout in 2020 was the highest it had been since 1900. But when it comes to being registered to vote, there were still some wide disparities among certain demographics, especially Native Americans. Sammy joins us in the studio now.
Hi, Kent. That same year, only 66% of eligible Native American voting population was registered to vote, according to a report by the Native American Rights Fund. Now, communities in Minnesota are trying to change that.
Passing down tradition.
She's doing good.
Is important to Tasha Crazy Bull.
Blue Sky is learning how to hoop dance right now.
She brought her kids to the Indian Health Board's Back to School Carnival.
Making me all dolled up.
And besides passing down the culture, she hopes they inherit her will to make a difference.
We want stuff to change in our community. Things will change as long as we vote.
She didn't vote until 2020, when the murder of George Floyd inspired her to go to the polls.
I just felt like if we can't sit on the sideline and not do nothing if we don't have a voice.
Now she says she's committed to making a better future for the next generation and says she's excited to vote for Kamala Harris.
She is a woman. She is somebody that can inspire our young youth.
2020 fired up Native Americans across the country. Voters on the Navajo and Hopi reservations in Arizona cast 17,000 more votes than they had in 2016. A majority of them were for Biden, who won that state by less than 11,000 votes.
We just want people to vote, no matter who they vote for, but as long as they share their voice and they share that they know they have the power to go and do that.
Cassie Holmes volunteers with Make Voting a Tradition, an initiative to encourage Native people to vote.
They have enrolled a lot of Native people who didn't vote or hadn't voted in a long time.
Richard Boswell is particularly interested in maintaining access to health care so his nieces and nephews can stay healthy.
What I've been through with cancer, to just throw in the towels, and I said, I fight this just to stick around for them.
He has terminal prostate cancer and is on disability.
Without the health care from the government, I don't think I'd be standing here today.
Girl, you have so much natural talent.
Roxanne Anoka is an elder with Red Lake Band and a proud grandmother.
I love every minute of it, I do. I am so lucky to have them in my life.
She says she's voting for a better future for them.
Voting is important because we almost always are forgotten in so many ways.
And as tradition is passed down, they hope the next generation will have less hoops to jump through.
We thought we didn't have a voice back in the day. Now we know we do have a voice.
I reached out to both the DFL and Republican Native American affiliate groups this morning. Both have websites you can check out. You can also reach out to Make Voting a Tradition project. That's a nonpartisan effort through the Native American Community Development Institute. Ken.
Sammy, so often when we talk about voting and demographics, we talk about barriers to voting. Are there efforts underway for that or unique challenges in that regard?
Yeah, sometimes it's just access to the polls, not being familiar. Sometimes folks are just scared when they just don't really know what that process looks like. Those organizations I talked with said that where there's a will, there's a way. Reach out to them. Maybe they can give you a ride. Maybe they can walk you through the process. Kent.